Welcome. I thought I'd do this really impromptu live because my new webcam's arrived. In typical Hermes fashion, I bought it on eBay, and eBay gave me a notification to say it had arrived, and I didn't have it. So I went on the tracking, a glorious Hermes with a courier, and the tracking said it was left securely in the porch. I don't have a porch. And there's nowhere outside of my house that's secure. So I think we stretched the truth a little bit there. So anyway, it did actually arrive. It was next to my front door. I live on the main road as well, so this was on for all and sundry out to see. Anybody walking past could have picked it up. So anyway, I don't think I have to say too much about Hermes. I'm sure you've already all had wonderful experience. Now, I'm not sure. Apparently the audio is working and I can see myself. So, although there's a bit of a delay, actually. I can see myself. So obviously the webcam's working, but I look a little bit pasty. So the color seems to be a bit sucky on this. The reason I got this one anyway is because on the hey Jamesy, good to see you. Webcam looks lovely. Yeah, I kind of look a bit pasty though, to be fair. The reason I got this is because the last couple of lives I've done, it's been dropping out a bit, and that's because I've been working off Wi-Fi on my laptop. So the camera on it would appear a lot better on the laptop, but need some white lights on the go. That's a good plan. Good call, James. Yeah, but my main computer, which I'm now plugged into, is all wired up, hardwired. So, hi Santa, thanks for popping in. James is just giving me a good hint. Actually, I've still got all my kit here from the last live I did. My monitor's quite a big one as well, so the camera's a bit further away, so you're seeing more of the stuff behind me as well, which isn't a dumb thing. This was from Asda, a very high-tech thing, light microphone holder and phone holder. Oh, James, I'm sure you've heard the news by now, but Santa is doing Saturday Night Live on Christmas Day, assuming he's finished all his jobs in time, of course. How exciting is that? Do you want to, James? Do you want to bob in? By the way, it might make this like last minute live a bit more palatable if you're in, because obviously you're clearly considerably better looking than I am. What I'll do, I'll send you the link anyway, and if you want to jump in, you're more than welcome to. And if you don't, I won't be offended. Well, I will be, but I'm not going to tell you that because obviously I love you. Right, so I'm going to send it here on Insta. Right, so any minute now, I've just been for my my booster jab as well. So any minute now, I'm expecting to grow another head or something. So, come on, plug some lights in, Dave. Here we are. All right, okay, fair enough. James is with Holly. Filming Vlogmas, no less. Awesome stuff. How are we doing, Ian? I'm just testing out a new webcam. It's got a built-in microphone as well, which is all good. So I've nothing really exciting to share with you aside from this. I wanted to get some feedback from you if it sounded all right. I wanted to see if the video was jumpy and all that kind of stuff. But while you're here, you can probably notice just there's some bits and pieces that I've sourced recently and over the last couple of days. So I could show you that, I suppose, which is all good. Got my soup on the go. We're on a broccoli and Stilton today. Oh, green or soups, can't beat them. Okay, so There is actually a PlayStation 3 I picked up as well, which will be getting listed today. I'm just back in from town, so yeah, like I say, I've had my my booster jab and done a bit of sourcing and bought a new hat. You know, all the like stuff that an extremely busy full-time reseller does at this time of year. So these are all from one location, a charity shop in town that I go into. A few people know about it now anyway, but I have quite a good relationship with them. There's a good point to note on this, actually. Thanks very much, Santa. Excellent feedback. The shop that these electricals came from was a furniture shop predominantly. And if you're looking at charity shops, just because a shop is known as a furniture shop, don't be afraid of going in, because all this really good gear, like I say, I've got a PlayStation 3 out of it as well. The lamps that I had just recently that went for over £100 and I paid a tenner, they came from there as well. So these Binatone phones, still on market for them. Oh, they still smell new as well. So let's have a look. Yeah, the old school ones, kind of house phones. There's 3 of them in here. If you can get a set of 2 or more, then you can still fetch reasonable money for them. This one has got the old answer machine on as well. So that's the first item. I paid. How much did I pay for all this? There's a few bits extra as well, like a few pairs of boots and things like that, Clark's shoes. And I think I paid £60 for everything. And I've sold 3 pairs of Clark's shoes already that's made my money back. So the PlayStation, the phones, the karaoke machine, and these bits that I'm going to show you here are all gravy now. So this was sold, I think, by the shop, assuming that it was all together, but it's not. I paid the price tag on this was £15 for the whole pile, and on it we've got Elite Pad 2. These are all tested. This particular, well, no shops are supposed to sell you anything unless they're pad tested anyway. If you have a special relationship with some places, they will give you them for a donation, and they won't necessarily sell them to you. It's sort of like how it's worded kind of thing. Most places won't, and they're not supposed to at all. So obviously, I know you're not going to drop your charity shops in it anyway if you've got that kind of relationship. But the basis that you can kind of get around it is give them a donation, and that kind of stuff was getting disposed of, if you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm sure you get it, but there's no sort of like returns or anything like that. You get what you give them, but they are supposed to pat test it. And I've just noticed James is here to bail me out, and Holly.
We're in the house. We're in the house.
That's amazing. And we've got a special guest, the best looking guest we've ever had.
Well, isn't she? Isn't she just fabulous? I tell you what, my video today is something that I don't think any reseller's ever done. It's a real live scenario packaging with your daughter.
Oh, that's awesome. Have you been helping Daddy?
Oh, someone's calling us as well. Who's this? Who's this? Oh, it's Richard. Richard's here. We're on the live with Dave. Hey, come join us, Richard. Come join us. Dave will send you the link. Ho, ho, ho.
Right, yeah, let me send you Richard as well. Let's get everybody involved, because we are honoured to have Holly on today as well. So we've got to get Richard involved as well.
That's what we do, don't we? This is what reselling's really about. It's about just G'ing each other up and saying good morning.
I thought you were going to say skiving off then.
Oh no, I don't get a chance with Holly. She's already told me that we're going charity shopping tomorrow, aren't we?
Holly's just dropped you in it. She's going to. Yeah, she's got your number, pal.
I goes, oh, what we're doing tomorrow? She goes, oh, we'll go charity shopping. And then I went, oh, I went to the wife, hopefully getting out of it. I was like, oh, are you doing something tomorrow? She's like, no, we'll go charity shopping. I was like, brilliant.
Awesome. There's some stuff here that you might be interested in, actually, Holly. So I was just showing everybody this. It's like a kid's
that?
tablet, LeapPad 2. There's a few games for this as well. No, yeah, looks cool,
right.
isn't it?
That's right, Holly. It's an iPad. That's right.
Yeah, same kind of thing.
How many iPads have you got, Holly?
One.
How many?
One. That's all you need.
How many?
Really.
How many?
Huh?
No, what you got downstairs? You got a yellow one and you got another one. You've got two.
It's Mummy.
You've got
Mummy.
two?
Well, it's mummy's. She says it's mummy's. That she knows the proper story.
Right, so we've got some games here as well, because underneath is
Brilliant.
a Leap TV I picked up.
Wow.
Not entirely
30, 40
sure.
quid there.
So see if you can recognise these, Holly, these games. Do you know who those guys are?
Who's that?
Papa Show.
Yes, Paw
Well
Patrol.
done.
10 out of 10 so far.
So that's one. Okay, the next one is, do you know this guy?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Well done. And who have we got here? I don't know these guys. I don't know these guys at all. You might know them.
No idea.
That looks like the Freddo frog.
It does look like the Freddo vlog, doesn't it? He looks really similar to Freddo.
I think he's called Leap, actually. I think he's called Leap
I
from
don't know
Leapfrog.
that one either.
Yeah, I
Very
think
good.
so.
Very good.
Okay, you
Dave
might
knows
know
his
this
stuff.
one. You might know this one.
Who's that one?
Hmm.
You know it's a pirate, though, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Pirate
called
Jack. Pirate Jake or Jack?
Jake and the Neverland Pirates. There you go. You learn
Ah, so
something
that's a
new.
spin-off. So that'll be a spin-off from Peter Pan then, won't it? Because Neverland is where Peter Pan's from.
Absolutely. And there's another one, a dance one.
Just Dance. You like dancing, don't you?
Another one, a sporty one. So
Sporty
all
one.
that I bought together for
Nice.
£15, and they'll be getting sold separately. There's some books as well, which I'm not entirely sure if these go with the TV or what. Actually, I'm assuming so. So there's a Dr. Seuss one.
Oh, yeah.
Holly might recognise these guys.
Who's that?
I don't know.
Sesame Street. That's what Daddy used to watch when he was little.
That's Elmo.
That's Elmo.
Okay, we've got an elephant one.
An elephant.
Here's another one that you might recognise. I'm not sure.
Monkey.
Who's that? Who's that? Peter.
The Peter Pan.
Peter Pan, right? It's Dora the Explorer, but
Dora the Explorer. Oh, sorry, I've just noticed we've got another guest.
Hey, the team are here. It's Saturday Night Live. We're here.
Hey, on Monday.
It's Monday morning Skive.
You all right?
It's
Okay,
Skype
Holly.
Live.
I just thought, I'll do some work now, and then
Yeah.
now I'm not going to do any work.
Winnie the Pooh, isn't it? You like Winnie the Pooh, but you like Tigger more, though, don't you?
Winnie the Pooh Pooh.
You'll definitely get this last one without question.
If it's a pepper.
Papa.
Oh, it's gone.
Oh, definitely got that one.
And we're here. It's
Welcome,
Saturday Night
Saturday
Live.
Night
We're
Live.
taking
Way!
over ABL Reselling. Way! And we're
Way!
doing it at a time where we can have our special guest, Holly.
Yeah,
because
we've got,
she always
a
wants to
special
be
guest,
live with us.
Dave O'Keefe. Dave Keefe is supposed to be turning up today, but he's obviously running late as usual.
He's always running late.
Yeah, welcome to our live.
Welcome,
hope you're all
guys.
okay and having a wonderful time.
This is Monday Skive Live.
Monday Skive live with Night's Life and JR Reselling
And Holly the vlogger.
and Holly Bobs
And Holly
and
Bobs.
Holly the Holly Bobs.
And we're really happy, you know. David's on his way.
Everybody.
Where is everybody? Well, they're in the chat, but they're not talking. So we need to say, give us some thumbs up and then let us know what reset. Oh, he's turned up. Oh, he's here.
Oh, nice,
I've no idea what happened there. It just went
nice
off.
of you to join us, mate.
This
You
is- this is
literally,
what you
we're
get
about to
for
go.
game.
You're gonna get this. You're gonna get this, and you went, and we went. Yeah, we got it. We got it. We're back.
This is what you get for buying
Who
cheap
said that?
rubbish off
Santa,
eBay.
Santa Claus just said, "Hi, Holly."
Okay, you ready for this, Holly?
Right, who's this
Last one
Oh,
now. See if you can recognise who it is.
Jack and the Beanstalk.
Who's that one? Who's that one? Thomas the
Train truck.
Tank Engine,
Well
not train
done.
truck.
Yeah, that's
well
all right. You can get away with that up north.
Yeah.
Thomas the train truck, as we call him.
Yeah, I've absolutely no idea what happened there. I've got it plugged into this extension thing though.
So who's that on the bottom? Who's that on the bottom?
Oh yeah.
Who's at the bottom of the screen? Who's that? Is that Gary? Is it Barry?
No.
Is it Richard?
Yeah.
Yes.
Excellent stuff. We're very
And
honoured.
that gentleman there in the corner, that's Dave. And Dave likes
Yeah,
motorbikes, and you like motorbikes, don't you? So we might ask him to come up one time in summer. We'll have a beer and a barbecue, and we'll get him to bring his motorbike. Does that sound cool?
Sure.
We
Well,
all
noise,
could
but we
have
have to-
a-
But we have to let him stay over, because if he finds the bottle of Jack Daniels, he can't drive home.
Yeah.
No, and he'll
And
definitely.
it doesn't take
Everybody.
He'll definitely sniff that one out.
Everybody.
I don't need much encouragement either. That's for sure. Okay, let's have a look who's in this. So Santa's in, Tea Cakes, how you
Hi,
doing?
Santa.
Ben's Babble. I don't know. Yeah, we've got people saying hello, Holly.
Wow.
Yes.
Here we go. Oh, look. And check this out, Holly. Who's saying hello to you?
Oh, Santa. See that Santa? Look at his
Yeah.
picture.
Huh?
That's who you saw. You saw him in the caves, didn't
Yeah.
you?
That's
And
the
what
real
did you
Santa.
ask? And what did you ask for?
Burger.
That's what you wanted yesterday, didn't you?
What
Everyone was
burger?
going. Everyone was going PlayStations, Xboxes. One kid who was 4-year-old asked for Squid Games, as you do. Brilliant parrot in there, I thought. And you asked for a burger, and everyone laughed, because I don't think anyone's going to see Santa this year and ask for a burger. Well done, Holly.
Oh,
I think it might be get a bit cold on its way from the North Pole, though.
And a pancake.
Well, hopefully you'll get a burger for Christmas
Pancake.
and a pancake.
Awesome stuff.
But a
Well,
pancake.
Daddy might even be talking to Santa on Saturday. We don't know yet.
I might even
Yeah.
be able to speak to Santa as well, and he might be able to send you a message. Does that
Yeah.
sound good?
You could
Oh, what
talk
webcam?
to me.
He's coming to see us after he's delivered all his presents.
Yeah.
Got the box here. But
Santa.
he's probably asking because
He's probably busy at the moment, isn't he?
It's making him look like Uncle Fester, this webcam. It's really bright. I'm going to have to.
Da-da-da,
Diddle-da,
da-da-da.
diddle-da, diddle-da, diddle-da. He hasn't got his hat on,
Oh,
and now he
webcam.
looks so different. We
We
miss
like
him
webcam.
with his hat on. His name is
on,
Dave
Uncle
Keith.
Fester.
Diddle-da.
I grab the webcam and just show the screen, but I don't think it works like that, does it? Yeah, I have the camera plugged into this jobby. It's a USB-C extender. It's got sort of like a multiple thing, and it's quite warm. So maybe that's one of the reason the camera
Is it
cut
like
out.
a condenser type thing? Yeah, like so you just.
Well, it's got HDMI on it, a couple of USB sort of
There we are.
Who's
ports.
that? Who's that bloke there?
Who's
Yeah.
that?
Who's that there? Look, look, there's a little monkey. Look at that little monkey. I can see her. I can see her.
This is what it's all about. This is what it's about on a Monday.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, what? Diving, doing over.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
this,
don't,
is not,
I don't need much convincing. You know that.
this isn't getting any work done anyway. Yeah, I've at least accomplished the mission anyway, and that was to test it out. Albeit, I'm gonna have to.
Yeah,
film it.
Just a little bit of white light, I think, just needs to be played with. That's all it is. Because if I take my white lights off that are on in this
So
room,
that's
I
the new
look
webcam that you've
super
got.
pasty.
It looks good.
Yeah, I mean, it's but the reason I got it is because
Hello?
while I've been on live for you and I've obviously had connection issues and that. It's been because of Wi-Fi. But my main, I have a Mac Mini as well, which are brilliant computers. And that's actually plugged into the router, so hopefully that will solve the problem.
Nice.
And as fancy as that other mic is as well, it has to be right up in your grid to kind of register anything.
You have to talk like this, and then you sound like a broadcaster from BBC One.
He's just flashing off
That's
his
quite
new,
good, that, mate.
he's just flashing off his new pop shield. That's what he's doing.
That's why I've got to be careful, because back here I sound northern, but watch what happens when I'm starting to talk to you guys when it gets really closely. I start talking like I'm a BBC presenter from up north. So yeah.
It's a telephone voice, isn't it?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Something in your face.
I've done telephoning for years in call centres. When people go, I'm sorry, as soon as they say I'm sorry within like the first 10 seconds, I then put on the voice.
Yeah, that's it. I've had voices, I don't know what it is. I've been watching the new season of Witcher, and I really like the series. It's just, what's his face now? It's the same guy who does Superman, isn't it?
Henry Cavill.
Yeah. His voice in that is just really annoying, really quick. I mean, what's that all about? It's like, yeah.
I've not watched it. I fancy watching it because it was Nicolas Cage done the film, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. Was it Nicolas Cage or was it Vin Diesel?
No, it was Nicolas Cage. It was Nicolas Cage.
It was. Oh, right.
That's it. There was something.
Oh, was it Vin
similar
Diesel? Oh no, both of them did. Both of them did a very similar film, actually. In all fairness, you're right. Both of them did one. Apparently, they did one. Apparently, both did a film, and they're both very similar. I think one's like The Witcher, and like one's like The Witch Hunter or something like that.
Yeah,
like,
that's why I'm getting confused.
Yeah. I think a lot of these big Hollywood stars are just getting a bit desperate looking for roles at the minute.
Well, have you seen Nicolas Cage? No, but talking of desperate for roles, have you seen Nicolas Cage for next year, which is hilarious? He's doing a film as Nicolas Cage, desperate for money. Yeah,
Like,
honestly, watch the trailer.
Biography,
Yeah, and the film's like, he's like, oh, you're in this hotel and you owe us X, Y, and Z money, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna make the money, and then he makes an appearance in this millionaire's party for £1 million. He's like, I won't do it, and then next month when he says it's $1 million, he'll go, I'll do it. Yeah, it's hilarious.
Don't be afraid to say hello if you're in the chat and if you're stopping by. This was a very last minute idea to do this live, and really I should be listening today. But there you go. Great plans and all that. I did actually stay in town for longer than I expected because do you know if you book an appointment for a booster, it's almost straight away. Yeah. The availability, it was like 20 minutes after I booked the appointment.
Yeah, I drove my son up to London yesterday to his mum's to pick up his Christmas presents. I went up near Streatham, and there was we would drive through quite a few places, and, like in London, there were just masses of queues down the road of people waiting for their boosters.
Yeah. I suppose it's good that people are bothering.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's a very contentious subject, isn't it?
Well, I've already had all mine done, so
yeah. Probably the less said about the contention, the better.
Yeah.
How you doing, Jason? How's things with you, pal?
Yeah, I think the whole C-bomb's so sensitive. I finally had like a conversation with a guy when we went to see Santa yesterday, and I could tell someone the truth. Like, actually, COVID sorted my life out because everything stopped. I managed to do eBay. We got married with 13 people. It wasn't like, it was just like, it was ideal for us.
So it saved you a few quid.
100%. I'm debt free as well because of COVID.
Yeah, I must admit this. Well, I've said this to a lot of people. If there's one thing bored people that stuck at home do, buy stuff on the internet they don't need. So it's been obviously been sucky exhausting, but it's been really good for selling.
Yeah.
What do you think to the whispers of the 2-weeker? So they're thinking just after Christmas they're going to do a 2-week lockdown until. So basically the schools are off for 2 weeks now, but they're thinking it's going to be an additional 2 weeks. So technically it's like 4 weeks of like kind of it's whispers, but it's heavy whispers. What I mean by heavy whispers, my mate's just got into the police force. And that's what he's been fed through as a police officer. And they're kind of saying, look, you need to get your booster if you want to kind of continue to do X, Y, and Z. Otherwise, you might have to be office-based,
So it's
depending on the
careless.
government's guidelines.
Like Careless Whispers.
Careless Whispers, yeah, it's a great song.
The lockdowns now, I think they're just completely pointless. I mean, obviously, you know a bit about my background. I was in the army for a number of years, so I know a little bit about like cross contamination and what it takes to. I think it's completely pointless. And lockdowns, it just drags it out. I think. But
yeah, I'm with you guys. By the way, I don't want it to happen. I think it's pointless. I think if we're all getting our boosters, surely that should be enough. Or what's the point of us all rushing to get it done?
Yeah. I think because it's happened so fast, it's impossible to get accurate statistics. So all the
I think it's all lies. I don't think there's any. I don't think there's anything out there. I think it's all conspiracies. It's just.
We'll start wearing tinfoil hats. And say last Christmas. No, what you should do, Richard, to really stir it up some. Say last Christmas, that video I did, I was sponsored by the government to do a video.
Yeah, I was. I was sponsored by the Chinese laboratories.
I didn't really have COVID. It was all fake. It was just I was paid £1,000 each video.
I was paid 50,000 yen. Just to pretend I was ill. That's horrible. That was just horrible. So last Christmas was a bit messed up because I had COVID. This one was nearly messed up because I got burgled. So I'm having a wonderful year. Huh?
You could pull conspiracy theories out of anywhere, couldn't you? It just makes me laugh saying, "Oh, the government's like putting microchips."
You know, I've had it, so I know it's real. Do you know what I mean? And I've had to have all the boosters and the bits and pieces because my wife's a manager of a care home, so like I can't not. You know, she's got to have it all done, so I've got to have it all done. Really, just for her sake more than anything else. Plus, I'm asthmatic and. Say last Christmas, I thought I was on my way out last. I thought if I was so bad that I couldn't eat Christmas dinner. New Year was messed up. It was all messed up. But like I was too scared to get up out of bed because I thought if I get up out of bed, I'm gonna end up in hospital on one of those blooming breathing things, like on a aspirator. Because I thought it's just gonna do me in.
Yeah,
so horrible.
I'll just have it because I'm just an opportunist and it's free, so I'll take anything that's free, mate.
Oh yeah. A dose of Ebola? Yeah, I'll have some of that.
Yeah,
some of that as long as I ain't got to pay for it.
Give us a go on that.
But yeah,
so we've got a few people in the chat anyway. So it's not too bad.
No.
Here we go. Bit of advice off Santa. Yeah, sorry, because Reseller Kid said he was after a webcam as well. This bulky one is great. I mean, I'm assuming that the sound's all right, but unless I can play with the colour on it, then.
But maybe that's because you're sitting next to that massive window.
No,
and it's just white everything out.
Suppose, yeah. It's still
you're in front of a big window in a white room. It's like.
Yeah, I've got a light in my face.
You look like Frosty the Snowman.
Need to get yourself on them spray tan beds, Dave, and come out like one of Essex.
Yeah. The one we got, it was I paid 22 quid, I think. It was just, but it does me. Then and James has worked it.
Yeah,
good luck.
You just copied me.
Actually, I think the camera, your webcam, and the microphone. I think I suggested.
I think you suggested me to jump off a bridge, but I didn't do it.
No, I suggested you to buy them first so I could see how good they were before I bought them.
Well, exactly. So you copied me.
Up there for thinking, down there for dancing.
Yeah. It's a shame you've only got 2 left feet, though, isn't it?
That's why I walk around in circles all the time.
Yeah, so 20 quid I paid for it. And there was one other thing I think I might have shared on Saturday.
Hello, Holly Bobs.
Richard's saying hello. Do you want to put the earphone in so I can hear him?
Hello, Holly Bobs.
Can I hear Richard?
Hello, Holly Bobs.
Put your earphone in.
Karaoke machine.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, that's a bit of James.
Oh, yeah, it's beautiful. Say hi, Richard.
Hello, Holly.
Say hi, Richard. Oh, that's it. Lean back on my arm. That's it.
Holly Bobs.
These are all my favourites on here. We've got Taylor Swift, One Direction.
Oh, yes.
the one to
What?
JLS.
Yes.
Oh my lord, that's like one of my
That's
fantasies. What?
James's dream.
That's
Carly
my
Rae
fantasies.
Little
Carly
Mix.
Rae who? Little Mix.
Well,
Oh yeah, I would.
All that good stuff that you can have a proper mosh pit to.
James
Oh,
likes
yeah,
James likes a
getting
bit
it.
of Perry Como.
And then we let it all slip away as I close my eyes. With Little Mix. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
Yeah.
Oh, that's when I was at the Enter
Still
Shikari
got a
gig. I
little
went
bit
to my
left,
daughter, and that's one thing I was really nervous about. I was saying about don't get too close to the middle because I was just scared to death of me sending her home with a black eye or missing teeth or something like that. It was getting a bit airy in there, though. There was arms and legs everywhere, people upside down and getting chucked around. No,
Sure, it wasn't like a swingers meetup.
Oh, it might have been actually. Yeah,
That's
I
a
wasn't
take
getting
that.
too-
That's a take that gig, mate. When I went to a corporate take that gig, honestly, it was like Cougars.com. They're all on heat after watching them.
Nice. Nice.
It's like they were all like,
Apparently that's
Gary
the goal.
Barlow, where's Gary Barlow?
It works the other way apparently as well. If you go to a Spice Girls concert, there's a single bloke. It's a great place to cop off.
Nice.
It's all around about our age now, so like rapidly heading towards the middle age.
If you want to be my lover, well, I'm here, love. I'm here.
Yeah, well, it's funny you should mention that.
Well, it's like Killers. I think that was my one. I used to go into nightclubs when I was single. I used to be like, oh, put Mr. Brightside on. Mr. Brightside was my song to always get off with a girl because the line is, it was only a kiss. It was only a kiss. Honestly, the amount of times I used to cop off with a girl on that note, I was like, what?
Holly, don't listen to Daddy. Holly, don't listen to Daddy.
No,
Put your fingers in your ears.
She knows that we had a bit of banter back in the day.
See, I miss the days when I first started clubbing. It was 2 o'clock shut off everywhere, and that was sort of like the limit. But the last sort of like 2 or 3 tracks of the night were always the smoochies. So even if you put all your effort in and you're unsuccessful all night, the last 2 or 3 tracks of the night, that was your opportunity then.
Yeah.
Everybody was left at a shot then, but they stopped doing that. So
yeah, they messed up, didn't they? Messed up.
Yeah, I mean, ugly blokes like me need all the help we can get.
Yeah, do you want to
Well, I don't think you need any help, Dave. I think you just need to just make sure that you're wearing that hat, mate, and you'll have no problem in life.
There you go, guys. We're on the Vlogmas today, and we're on Dave's live. And then we've got James, we've got Holly Bobs, we've got some weird bloke down the bottom, and we've got all these guys in the chat. We've got Santa Claus in the chat. Look, Ian, Jason, Reseller Kid, Paul.
Happy day 20, Vlogmas, guys. Happy day 20.
Happy day 20.
He's filming this on the 19th.
Already?
He's filming it on the 19th. Don't listen to him. See you in a bit. Yeah, bugger.
You were saying that to me yesterday, and I had to go and check my video. You little wind up. You went,
See what date it was.
you're wearing the same hoodie as you did yesterday. I was like, no, I'm not. And then I went and checked the video, and I was like, I've not done any pre-records. You're a little wind up, little wind up. I fall for it. I fall for it every time.
He does.
Not as bad as Max. Max really falls for it.
Oh,
Max thought the real Spice
just-
Girls were going to be on Nick's channel. That's as much as he fell for.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Thank you, little soul, just in. Oh, that's not even going to pick up.
Oh, look, on, can see it. It's coming
Oh,
in.
nice.
It's coming in. Oh,
Nice.
we're on a PlayStation. We.
That's all. In fact, I listed that before I went to the post office, so it's only been listed for an hour and a half. So,
Do you know what's sad? Do you know what's sad, Dave? This time last year, we were selling them about 140 to 150 quid.
Yeah. It's just falling off a cliff now.
Oh, Rick's pretending to go.
You can see he's moving. Can't hold his hands still. Trying to stay still after he's had a skinful last night.
Yeah.
Holly, you're going to stay still when we do it. Come on.
I can't hold that. Right, boys. Thanks for helping me test my webcam. Anyway,
Parcel done. Look, second parcel done.
Get in there. Get in there, Richard.
Something wrong.
for once. In fact,
I know.
I'm really struggling having me soup and being on live at the same time. Very good multitasking.
Boop.
How do you, Mike? Thanks,
Mike.
everybody, for bobbing in the chat anyway and saying hello. Like I said, this was just a real last-minute thing to test out this webcam, which clearly needs a bit of playing with because I'm not ill, honestly. This is just I'm not ill yet. Anyway.
Please help Dave. GoFundMe. He's covered in COVID. His house is covered in COVID.
This is the nuclear fallout.
The government says open your window. So open your window. That'll fix all your problems. Right. What do you want to wish? Do you want to wish them, Dave and Richard, Merry Christmas, or do you want to wish them anything? No, I just want to laugh at them. That's what I do.
Merry Christmas, Holly.
They say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Holly Bob.
Holly's just eating the earphones, as you do.
Nice. Must be
Beautiful breakfast.
Poor kid. Don't tell one.
We're up
I'll
to
tell you what, mate.
I'm sure
Got a tin of
everybody
beans.
knows, but obviously Saturday night we've got a special edition of Saturday Night Live with an exceptionally special guest. I'll definitely be there.
Was that John? Is that John calling? Is someone at the door?
I don't know who it is. Oh, it's my doctor's.
I can't believe we've got Santa coming on, Dave.
I better jump out to the doctor's.
All right, see you later, Paul.
See you later. Bye.
Santa.
James, is it the same time? Is it 7:30 Saturday Night Live?
Yeah, 7:30. We're planning an hour, but I'm not saying any more than that. You know, it's like Holly. I'm gonna throw you. I'm gonna throw you in the other room in a second. Right, that's it.
My friend, I'll say ta-ra for now, and hopefully, well, in fact, I'll definitely see you at the very least on Saturday night. Thanks to everybody in the chat, and I shall see you very soon. Bye, Holly. Bye.
Right, Matt. Oh, is Dave gone? Dave gone? Am I still alive?
You did say bye.
Well, it said bye. Well, it's good that we're still live.
Bye.
And I've now taken over Dave's channel. And we want to say thank you very much for everyone who's popped in the chat. We want to say have a fantastic, have a fantastic 20th. And it's really good that we've been left in here on our own. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a 24-hour Holly and James live. What does that sound like? Does that sound good? Can I can't actually remove any of the comments. But what the best take of this is Dave said bye and he's not even closed the chat. We shall not be moved. Right, should we sing a Christmas song then? Silent night, holy night, we are going. Have a fantastic day, guys, by the way. Enjoy it. Stay safe. And Merry Christmas, one and all!
Have they all gone? I did actually say bye to James, and him going should have cut off this live. I always allow myself at least one cook up per live, and that was it. Oh, now I can hear myself. Whoa! That would have been so funny if James had kept that going, though. Right, I'll do it properly this time. Anyway, thanks very much indeed for watching, guys. And have a very Merry Christmas if I don't speak to you before. And I will try and get you some content out, some more content out very soon. Love you lots. All the very best to you and your families.